What's going on? I heard you and Miguel talking on the phone something about a dream.
Hmm?
I don't know. Anyway.
Well, have you ever had a dream where it's just like it seemed like, maybe it like predicted the future?
Yes.
Oh, let's sit down and tell us about it.
Okay, this must have been a dream because it must have been a dream because it wasn't real. Like last week, I went and I bought some stuff from McDonald's and I pulled the little tabs off for the McDonald's Monopoly game. And I know I saw this. I know I saw it. And I didn't know which pieces were the rare pieces. I just know what I had. Because I know that later on I would go to the website and look at the rare pieces. And I saw in my hand Boardwalk. And I distinctly remember seeing it. And Boardwalk and blah, blah. Oh, look, here's the free, they call it beef sandwich. I don't know why they call it beef sandwich now instead of hamburger. I guess because there's no ham in it. I don't know. You got to be literal in today's stupid world. So I put the things down in my cup holder and I went about my business. I didn't know what was rare. I didn't know anything about it. So then, the night before last, we were in here and I told my wife to look up on the computer, which is right behind the camera, to look up what the rare pieces were for 2010. And she was looking and she pulled up the page that rhymes with icky. Edia, and it showed what 2010 was, and actually every year it's the same rare pieces because I guess that way they don't have some sort of problem with previous people coming saying, "Oh, I got it." So anyway, and she said it was Boardwalk was the rare piece, and my chest started constricting, like the stress. Immediately the physiological reaction to that. I'm like, no, that can't be right. That can't be right because I have that in the car. I know I've got that in the car. I know I had that. And I'm like, that can't be right, that can't be right. My blood pressure must have been just shooting through the roof at that point because it's already high. So I went out to the car, didn't run. I went out to the car thinking to myself, I'm just thinking to myself, yeah, I remember seeing that's in my cup holder. So I go out to the car and I get it. I'm like, is this going to be the cure to all my financial problems? I'll probably only get half after the government gets its bit. Nevertheless, but it does say on that site that it's an annuity, so I don't think they pay you the $1 million. I think that they'll pay you we'll pay you $5,000 a year for the next 500 years or whatever. Anyway, nevertheless, I grab them and I look, and it says Park Place on it. And I was just absolutely disbelieving that it was Park Place. I said, this can't be right. Somebody got into my truck and switched it because I know I saw the word Boardwalk on here. I know I did. Because I also read underneath what you needed to win the money. And it said you needed part 770 and 771, or piece 770. And I just remember looking, and I just knew in my heart of hearts that I had, at some point, Boardwalk. And somebody must have gotten into my truck and swapped it with a Park Place. Either that, or like God said, I can't have you solving your financial troubles. And then it becoming... Park Place. That must have been a dream. Me owning Boardwalk instead of Park Place. So, yes, I do know what you're talking about. You can continue.
Alright. So, there I am.
That's what you get for being silly and sitting there saying, hey, I'll ask you. Blah, blah, blah. So, have you ever had that? Yes, I have, and I've told you the story. So it has happened to me.
Okay.
No, really, it's not. What you said about predicting the future, I've felt that way, like after an incident has happened, like, man, I could have swore I dreamt something like that before.
Deja vu.
It was probably just deja vu.
They were reformatting the Matrix.
And you know what deja vu is? Here, get up with me. It's like... So deja vu has been explained by experts as basically you're not seeing the future or remembering an event. They say that what it is it's like the synchronization between the information that's coming into your ocular senses or whatever is off by like a couple of milliseconds or nanoseconds or whatever. So you see something happen and your other one is right behind it, this other eye, and so it processes the information. This processes the information before this one does. So when this one processes after this one's already processed, you're like, man, I've experienced this before, and that's the scientific explanation. But yeah, they're probably just reformatting the Matrix. Okay.
That's not scientific in that respect. It's more of a theory, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
I guess theory is scientific, so I guess it's alright. Alright, well, thank you for joining us on our vlog for the night. We'll talk to you next time.